This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 4. Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, or that is worship, so that he as Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai setteth in the temple of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, showing himself that he is Allah power, okay, which he is not. He is a false, he is a vanity, he is an idol, okay, a self idol, okay, given the delusion from Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, his left hand. All right. Here's the Bible comparison. The NLV to 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and 4. He will oppose and will exalt himself over everything that is called Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, or is worship, so that he setteth himself up in Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai's temple, proclaiming himself to be Allah power. Okay? Call Haloyim La Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai by Hashem Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders that prophesied in Ruel for the hopeful 144 and 1/3 of Yasharallah, who this world refers to as Israel, starting at the house of great millstone. Shalom to you Akim, who teach and learn in sincerity. Shalom to the Akwith, who learn in sincerity. It's your brother Kanan. Okay, and this will be titled, We See Where This Is Going, and we being the hopeful 144 and 1/3 of Yasharallah, who Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, who is appointed to have eyesight, okay, to have understanding. All right, now what you're looking at is a pure abominable act, okay, a man kissing, fantasized, romancing a machine, okay. That is not the will of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. All right, so we're going to get how wicked these people are. Who are these people? Edom, Esau, all right? This is the book of Matthew 13, starting at 16. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. Okay, for verily I say unto you, red letter, Yahweh Shai speaking this, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see these things which ye see. Who are these righteous men and prophets? All the prophets that you see written of through these scriptures, okay, that came through these scriptures before, all right, and are here right now in current day because of what? Reincarnation, prophesied and back in their light. Okay, now we get to see these things, all right, and have not seen them, and to hear these things which ye hear and have not heard them. And I'm going to read 17 again. For verily I say unto you that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see these things, the times that we're in right now. Elon Musk's wicked ass Optimus, iRobot, okay? Okay, the MOT right here, just not being mandated yet. Okay, the New World Order thinking it's coming to power. Okay, and have not seen them, and heard these things which ye hear, and have not heard them. The Wadi Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. This is the book of Job 30 and 1. But now they that are younger than I have me in derision. And how is Esau younger than Jacob? Because Esau lineage doesn't go back through the righteous lineage of Jacob, okay? They came through the same loins, and yes, Esau is the older twin brother, but Esau is here for a purpose, okay? So his bloodline he said, I will make, he said that there are two different manner of mans in you, in Rebecca. There are two different nations, okay? Whose father I would have disdained to have set with the dogs of my flock, okay? Do you not understand why Job said this? And Job also said 9:24, the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. Okay? This is only a short period of time, but it is in their hands right now. Okay? This is the book of Obadiah, one chapter, starting at verse 3. The pride of thy heart, of thy mind, have deceived thee, thou that dwelleth in the clefts of the rocks. Okay, whose infrastructures is high risers? What did Trump say after 9/11? Well, I got the highest high riser now. Okay, what do they do when they go over to Western Asia, which you call the Middle East, cause chaos, knock down infrastructures, and then they rebuild them in their image? High risers. Okay. That dwelleth in the clefts of the rocks, whose habitations is high, that saith in his heart, in his lob, his mind, who shall bring thee down to the ground? What's the ground? Lack of power. Where you so-called African Americans and Native Americans and Hispanics sit right now. Lack of power. Okay? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle. Oh, you don't see that? You don't see that? Here we go. America, Edom, Rome, Nazi, all the same mascot. Okay? What did Obadiah say? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle. Who's using the eagle as their pride, as their mascot? Edom. Okay? Let's read this right here. Who are the descendants of Esau today? As close relatives of the Levant Semites, okay, and Semite is children of Shem, is Shemite, Shem, Noah's son. Shem had three sons. Noah had three sons, Ham, Shem, and Japheth. Okay, we're descendants of Shem. Okay, and so are they, and you're gonna read. Okay. Semites and Arabs. Who is Arab? Arabs is Ishmael. Ishmael is Isaac's older brother, the son of Abraham. Once again, a descendant from Shem. Okay. They seem to have worshipped such gods as El, Baal, and Uz. And some Jewish-ish people wannabe traditions streaming from the Talmud, not from the Holy Bible, not from the Torah, the Bible, but from the Talmud, which is them leaning to their own understanding, their wickedness, okay, their witchcraft. The descendants of Esau are the Romans. Do you see that right there? You see that? And to a large extent, all Europeans. Okay. And then remember, everybody that looks like them are not of them. Some of our people look like them. They're called speckled birds. Okay. But the majority of the people that you see that look like this are them. All right. Especially Amalek. Okay. So once again, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and we gave you an example, they've done it throughout history. And though thou set thy nest amongst the stars, how do they do that? Your space stations, your so-called your true satellites are up there in the lower heavens in the hemisphere, but then you got your so-called space stations. You got the lie that you went to the moon. Elon Musk says that he wants to colonize Mars. Okay, so they set their nest amongst the stars. That's why I bring thee down, saith Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai. Okay, so a perfect example. Now, this is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 6, verse 6. Then did I consider these things. Who was I? Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. And they all were made through me alone, and through none other. By me also they shall be ended, and by none other than the power who created this. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Then answered I and said, and this is Esdras, what shall be the parting asunder of thy time? Or Salakia, or when shall be the end of what? The Eon, the end of this rulership, of Edom's wicked rulership, of the first. and the beginning of that followeth. What's the followeth? The new rulership led by Yahweh Shai, led by King David, led by Yasharallah, the 12 tribes, he prince of power. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob held first the heel of Esau. Why? Because Esau came out first. And spiritually, Jacob was holding on to his heel, bringing down his kingdom where we're at now. Blessed are our eyes to be here. Blessed are our ears to hear this. We're here to see this and hear this. Also, physically, Jacob was just whooping his ass and didn't even want Esau to leave the womb of Rebekah so he could finish him off. Okay? For Esau is the end of the world, what the end of the eon, his rulership. And Jacob is the beginning of that followeth. Okay? Thawada, that's a promise from Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. All right? Let's back that up. This is the book of Romans, chapter 9 and 12. It was said unto her, who Rebekah, the mother, the elder, who is the elder? Esau, shall serve the younger, who is the younger? Jacob. You so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, Esau have I hated. That's a promise, and we're going to get it. What shall we say then? Is it unrighteousness with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua? Abba, Father, forbid. For he saith to Moses, I will have mercy, Kasad in Paleo Hebrew, on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. And the Wadi Abba, he chose Jacob. Let's get it. And once again, these are the wicked people. All right, that's Edom. And who is that behind Edom? Judah and most likely Gad, but it could be Manasseh. It's the north and southern side of Yasharallah, the northern tribe and the southern tribe being led by who? Edom, by the enemy. Okay. And look, these are the same people. World evil form. All right. The world evil form. So he is not your savior. He is your enemy. And look at this. World evil form. Professor. Department of History. The Hebrew University. The Ish people. University of Jerusalem. A wicked man. And we're going to get it. Fair use copyright. This is not for sale. This is 107. Strictly educational purposes. Okay?
Storytelling from what it used to be.
Stories of...
How do you think AI will change storytelling from what it used to be?
Stories of some of the most powerful technologies in history, whether it's the story of Jesus or whether it's the story of money. This is really the foundation of human civilization, is stories. Everything else is built on top of it. And for tens of thousands of years, the only entities on this planet that could create stories, either create new stories or elaborate and interpret old stories, were human beings. Only the human mind was capable of doing it. And now we have on this planet another entity which is capable of spreading and interpreting and ultimately creating stories. And it's only the beginning, it's nothing, it's just 10 years since the AI revolution began. We haven't seen anything yet.
So first thing, I'm going to need you to remember, he is amongst the Ish people. We just read it. Okay, now he wants to replace the understanding and the wisdom of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua, which he calls man. Remember, the first name he said was Jesus, who this world, which is earth pig, but really he's referring to Yahweh Shai, the wisdom of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua, and replacing it by AI. And it's wicked story. Okay, it's wicked story. All right. See, he is not of the chosen children. He is the wicked. Once again, Job 9:24. The earth is given to the hands of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges. Who are the judges? Starting with the righteous, starting with Yahweh Shai and you, Yasharallah. Our judges, King David, Moses. He's covered them all. Okay, and now he's ready to do away with our judges and replace it with just pure wickedness. Okay, because it's in his heart. All right, it's in his heart to be this way. Let's get there. So here we go. And this is the mentality that man comes in. Uvalde Noah Harari. Okay, because remember, this guy is an open ABC 123-ish person. The chosen children. He opposes the fact that man shall only lie down with women, which is in Leviticus. He opposes that. He opposes man being born of flesh. He wants you to be cyber human with Elon Musk parts all over your body. That's what he worships. He doesn't worship the living power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Okay, so let's get it. Romans 9:21. Have the potter power over the clay. Okay. Who is the potter? Yahweh. Okay, who is the clay? Everything that is in existence. Every person you see breathing, every item you see is of his clay. Okay, of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor. And clearly in this verse, he is talking about the righteous and the wicked, starting with the righteous being Jacob and the wicked being Esau. Okay. And where did they come from? Rebecca's belly, the same day. Okay. Twins. Okay. Two different manner of nations are separated. Two different manner of men. What if Yahweh Bashim Yahushua willing to show his wrath, not his mercy, his compassion, his wrath, and to make his power known, which he did when he led us up out of Egypt and drowned. Oh man. The Pharaoh and the Egyptians, okay, when he drowned them, he showed his might, okay? Endureth with long suffering the vessel of wrath, fitted for destruction, fitted for forgiveness, fitted for destruction. Thus saith Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. All right, here's to back it up. This is the book of Isaiah, backs it up. Old Testament, New Testament. If you don't come in the volume of the book, you're not with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Okay, he comes in the full volume. This is Isaiah 45:9. Woe unto them that striveth with his maker. Who is his maker? Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Let the potsherd strive with the shes of the earth. Shall the clay say to him that fashioned it? Once again, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua fashioned it. What maketh thou? Okay, and isn't this what this wicked man has been doing? Once again, Noah Harari. We don't need God. We make our own water. We make our own decisions. God is a thing of the past. Okay. What maketh thou? Or thy work? He have not hands. Let's get it. This is the NIT version. Okay. Isaiah 49:9. What sorrows await those who argue with their creator? Does a clay pot argue with the maker? Does the clay dispute with the one who shaped it, saying, stop, you're doing it wrong? The water. No, it's impossible. Okay? Impossible. This is the book of Proverbs 26:25. When he speaketh fair, believe him not. So when they make all these wicked promises like Elon Musk, okay, we're going to do this. We can bring this back, bring vision back, take away the paralyzed, make the world better through AI. Okay. And other promises. We're going to get to them. All right. When he speaketh fair, believe him not, for there are 7, and 7 goes into perfection. It's not the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's any number that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has appointed, whether it be slain, whether it be trees. It's a perfection. 7 is just the word for perfection. Abominations in his heart, in his life, in his mind. He's sick. He's very sick. Whose hatred is covered by deceit. his wickedness shall be shown before the whole congregation. The whole world should be see him as he's being exposed. Salakia, as he's being exposed. The will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Okay? Proverbs 26 and 27. Who diggeth a pit shall fall therein. And he that rolleth whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein. And that's what the wicked is trying to do. Dig a pit for the whole world. The MOTB is a pit. If you take it, you can never be forgiven from Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. So that is a pit that he is diggeth. Okay? Whosoever diggeth a pit shall fall therein. And he that rolleth a stone, it shall return upon him. A lying tongue hateth those that are afflicted by it. And who is afflicted by the elites lying? All the rest of the world. Okay, especially you, Jacob, you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics. And a flattering mouth worketh ruin. Okay, and we're gonna back that up. Psalms 58 and 8. Salakia in 3. Well, we'll start at 2. Yea, in heart, in the mind, you work of wickedness. You weigh the violence of your hands in the earth, of all the earth. Because once again, Job 9 and 24, we can't get out of this. The earth is given to the hands of the wicked. Look, spiritual Babylon is the headquarter of wickedness, but all of the world has Edom in charge of it. And they're wicked everywhere you go. There's not good Edomites. Russia's not the good Edomites. They're Edomites, okay? They're of the seed of Esau. Okay, the wicked are exchanged from the womb, from birth, from the first breath. They go astray as soon as they be born. Not an hour later, as soon as they be born. As soon as they go, wham, speaking lies. This is of Yahweh, once again, that vessel created for wickedness. Okay, their poison, their wickedness is like the poison of a serpent, which they are likened to. They are like the deaf otter that stoppeth their ear. You cannot tell them instructions. They cannot follow them. They're wicked, okay? Listen to this.
It would have never ever happened if I was there. I used to talk to Putin about it. I've said it very openly. I talked to him about it. It was the apple of his eye. I said, don't do it, Vladimir. Don't do it, Vladimir. Oh, you'll be making such a mistake.
Вы знаете, то, что господин Трамп как кандидат в...
Did you hear that?
Before I even arrive at the Oval Office, shortly
time.
after I win the presidency, I will have the horrible war between Russia and Ukraine settled, and it would have never happened. It would have never, ever happened.
Trump, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can. Trump, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can. We'll say what the scriptures say about that. Before you get so excited. I don't want to give anybody false hope here. That's not my job. This is the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, starting at verse 1. But of the times and the season means that you should see the temperatures, not weather. You should see the love of many as wax cold. Give it that season. Brethren, you have no need that I write unto you, because we got, once again, blessed are our eyes to see this day that we're here. We've been instructed by well instructors starting at the house of great millstone, Thawada Abba. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua cometh like a thief in the night. Okay? No understanding. I'll catch you with your pants down. All right? Out here celebrating and partying. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon the earth. Didn't this Trump promise peace and safety day one? Then sudden destruction come up upon the earth. Who am I going to trust in? Trump or Yahweh Bashim Yahushua's word? Okay? As travail come upon a woman with child. Once again, that's that labor. That's that water broken. And now she's having those contractions, and it's getting worse and worse till the baby be born. And they shall not escape. Okay? But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day shall overtake you as a thief. Ye are all children of the light and children of the day, and are not of the night nor darkness. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, But let us watch and be sober. Now, what is that sober going to? Drinking too much? No, it goes into other philosophies. Serving Jesus still, okay? Pastor Pork Chop, the Kava Stone, Egyptology, or even Buddha, Muslim, all of that shit. That's being drunken, okay? Not having this doctrine of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua in your heart, okay? In your life, your mind, okay? For they that sleep, sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. And I'm gonna give you another example of this. Voting. Well, I can't get over it. Voting and believing in spiritual Egypt. Okay, believing in the might of spiritual Egypt, which is Great Snakes of America. Okay, that's part of that, being drunken in sleep. But all right, 1 Thessalonians 5:8. But let us who are of the day be sober. And that sober is having your mind one geared towards Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for the helmet of hope of salvation. What is that? That's that Ephesians 6, putting on the whole armor of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. For Yahweh Bashim Yahushua have not appointed us to wrath, but obtained salvation but to Salakia. 1 Thessalonians 5:9. For Yahweh Bashim Yahushua have not appointed us to wrath, but to obtain salvation by our Lord, by our Adonai, Yahweh Shah Hamashiach, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Hamashiach. Okay, so it's His will for us to escape it. You know, the election, which we are the hopeful election on this side. Okay. All right. But hey, at the same time, I'm going to give you an example of those who be drunken. All right. We're going to get it right here. First, we're going to get the verse, and I'm going to show you an example. This is these wicked men that be of our nation that Paul was warning you against. Because remember, this is only for Yasharallah and only for the election on this side. The other 17 nations have no chance at salvation. So when he speaks of forgiveness, he's speaking to us, okay? So when he said be not drunken and don't be sleep, I'm going to show you the drunken and sleep. First Maccabees chapter 1:11. In those days went there out of Yasharallah, he prince of power, you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics, wicked man, oh yes, the 2/3, who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant, a agreement, a pact with the heathen, with the 17 nations, starting with Edom, because that's who was in rulership at this time, okay, that are around about us. For since we departed from them, since Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has separated us from them, we have had much sorrow. And wait a minute, sorrow of what? Of not being wicked, of not being able to join in their wicked activities, their customs. So this device pleased them well, pleased too the wicked man. Then certain of the people were so forward, was so aggressive, so eager herein, that they went to the king, who was an Edomite, who gave them license, permission to do after the ordinance of the heathen. So the customs of the heathen, be just like them. We join you, join on. Whereupon they built a place of exercise at Jerusalem, according to the customs of the heathen, which was the customs of the heathen was for them to exercise naked, which is a shame, which is a sin unto our people, to even expose your nakedness, okay? And made themselves uncircumcised and forsook the holy covenant, and was holy, separate covenant, and joined themselves to the heathen, and were sold to do mischief, which is wickedness, folly, okay? Now, let's get that example right here. Right here.
And
can't
you're
get
the
around
senator
it.
of his state.
This is my favorite sellout.
Of his state. Think of it. Appointed, and you're the senator of his state. And
pause. I just read that they followed the customs of the heathen. bald shaved head, bald face, no beard, dick around his neck, all customs of the heathen. Okay?
She endorsed me. You must really hate her. No, it's a shame. It's a shame. Uh-oh.
I just love you.
No, that's why he's a great politician. Think of it. Appointed, and you're the senator of his state, and she endorsed me. You must really hate her. No, it's a shame. It's a shame. Uh-oh.
I just love you.
No, that's...
I never get tired of that clip. That's 2/3 of our people. Let's get it right here. And oh, what? And guess what you get for being this way? Guess what the reward for being that way, for trusting in Egypt, spiritual Egypt, and trusting in our oppressors, okay? Amos 3:1. Hear this, the word that Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, has spoken against you, O children of Yasharallah, against the whole family, heritage, our nation. Not anybody can be drafted in, vocab. We're off of that dumb shit. We're not even arguing no more. Okay, the family, which I brought up from the land of Egypt. And where are we now? Spiritual Egypt. Saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Okay, of all the families of the earth. And let's get it, okay? I don't have a problem with this. I love it. What do I mean? Why would I have a problem with it? Let's get it. Then we'll come right back. Oh, yes. Here it goes. Here it goes. All right, I'll just go straight to it. Here it goes, okay? Second Esdras, chapter 6, verse 56. As for the other people which also come from Adam, Salakia, as for the other people which also come from Adam. Now, Adam was not the first man that walked this earth. He was the first man given the wisdom, given the spirit. Now, how's all the people today walking from Adam? Because Noah and his family started the world over. And Noah is a descendant from Adam. So Adam is, all the people came from Adam's bloodline. You get it? Thou hast said that they are nothing. What? All the family... As for the other people, which also come from Adam. So there's 18 nations. So the other 17 nations, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be likened unto spittle, and have likened the abundance of them unto a drop of the drop that falleth from a vessel. So when you're carrying that water bucket, whether you're going to wash your car or feed, whatever, wash the car, and that speck of water jumps out of that bucket, you don't give a second. You don't even think about it. Okay? All right? So, yeah, that's the point being made. He promised the rest of these nations are nothing, okay? And what did he tell us then? You only have I known. All right. So let's get back to it. Amos 3:2. You only have I known of all the families of the earth, because he said the rest of them are like spit. They're nothing. Okay. And in another chapter, it says they're like the dust on the balance. Dust on the balance won't even move it. He takes them up like they're nothing. He moves them out the way. He takes up the owls like they're nothing. Okay. Only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities. Okay, here we go, Senator Scott. I love you, Trump. Can two walk together? And you cannot walk with Yasharallah because we're holy, separate. The law, statutes, and commandments, the other nations don't have it. except they be agreed. And you see, people like Senator Scott, the example that we read in First Maccabees chapter 1, starting at verse 11, those people are agreed with the wicked, okay? So they're in trouble. We're going to Hebrew hopscotch down to 7. Surely, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, Allah power, will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. And hey, we've been sighing and crying and giving warning, okay? Whether you take heed or not, all right? I'm going to end this off. This has been, we see where this is going, okay? Revelations 18 and 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon, spiritual Babylon, United States of America, the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils. That's right, led by devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean, hateful bird. And that's these nations who have come to melt into the melting pot, okay, with all of their wickedness in one place. For all nations have drunken of the wine of the wrath of her fornications, okay? Of her fornication. And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. They're all in bed with her. The politicking, the money, the commerce. And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. And I heard another voice from heaven saying to our people, come up out of her, my people. And how do we come up out of her? We got to get passports? No, you're not going to roll a boat out of here. You're not going to fly a plane out of here. You're not going to walk out of here. You're not going to drive out of here. You're going to spiritually disconnect. You're going to be unlike Senator Scott. You're going to grow your beard out. You're going to return to the east. You're going to repent to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua in sincerity and try your hardest to follow the law, statutes, and commandments. Call on his true name, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and turn away from the wickedness. Stop celebrating these holidays, okay? Just like today, Black Friday, okay? Wicked Friday, all right? That's what you're going to do. Come up out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers in her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues, those ICBMs, the sword of Esau, the high concentrated lasers of the chariots of Yahushua and the angels, also the floods, the teeth of wild beasts, all of the plagues. For her sins have reached up unto heaven, and Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has remembered her iniquities. Reward her even as she has rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works. So if you've seen how wicked this nation has been, and you have faith in it, then you don't believe in the judgment and wrath of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. In the cup which she has filled to her double the cup you got to take, double the cup you've got to pay. You gonna take that sip and the Lord gonna shove it in your face, and that's a promise. And call Haloyim La Yahweh Bashim Yahushua by Shimri Kaktadaj 144. Shalom.